All right, we'll give it just a second here.
Mm-hmm.
And we are live. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Look who I got with me is our special guest. This is Akela-B, if you don't know her. And she is awesome and an awesome reader. So I'm really happy to have you here.
Thank you. I enjoy being here with you, Scott.
Yes, we've done several collaborations together. So, yeah. How have you been?
Good. Feel like it was just, well, I mean, we saw each other yesterday on live, but then we did
Right.
Saturday's show, right? What's Saturday?
Yeah, I think I can't remember, but you're probably right.
Everything's all, what is it? A mosh pit together, right? The
A
days
mosh pit. Yeah.
the days just keep going, going, going. Yeah.
I like that saying, a mosh pit. Yeah. All right. So we will get started on the questions in just a little bit. If you're watching from replay, please like and subscribe. If you are in the chat, please go to Akela's channel. Jackie will put up the links. So I wasn't 100% sure she was coming, so I don't have your link down there. So Jackie will get that out, and please make sure, there it is already. Look how fast she is. And make sure you go and give her a subscribe and a like, and she is simulcasting as well. So I would appreciate you doing that. And let's see who we've got with us today. We've got Shika. Hello. And Carolyn. Hey, Carolyn. And Jackie. There's that Jackie Jacaranda hanging around. And Peace Lily. Hi, Peace Lily. And Milo has the zoomies, I just found out. He's acting innocent right now, but he's got the zoomies. Peace Lily, I've got your question. Natalie is here. Hey, Natalie. And there's Jessica Lynn. Hey there. All right, and that's where we're at right now. So make sure you put in your questions with caps and emojis, please. And I've already got Natalie and Shika and Peace Lily are the three that I have.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll give it another minute or so, see if people can want to get in their questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to change this here. What's going on? My YouTube is acting weird.
Yeah, Jackie said the notification just popped up, so that's probably why.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Kaymo.
Okay. Jessica Lynn, I've got your question. Hi, Kaymo. Welcome. That's weird how it sometimes will go right at when you hit live, and then sometimes it waits for a couple minutes. I thought people went on vacation, so peacefully. Okay, hey Gigi, welcome. I've got your question. Still trying to get the chat on here.
Okay.
Just a second. I'll just go out and come back in. Not on StreamYard, but on YouTube.
On YouTube. Hi, Joyful Journey.
Hey, Jen, welcome. Now I got it. Okay. All right. Joyful Journey, I got your question too. Mm-hmm. All right. So we'll get started here. If you're ready, Akela.
I am ready.
All right, awesome. Sheikah was here first, so I'll let Sheikah go first.
Okay.
And again, if you guys have any, or not again, but if you have any donations that you would like to give, it will $5 or more will get you to the front of the line, and you'll have a longer reading from us. So feel free to do that. There's super chat, super stickers, and PayPal and Zelle are down below.
Mhm.
And are you monetized yet? You're not, are you?
No, I'm not. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Do you have PayPal?
I do,
You
but
know.
you know what happened with something happened with my PayPal, and ever since that one
Oh,
incident, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
No problem. Oh, hey, Joe Megan. How are you?
Okay.
I got your question.
I'm going to grab one deck here. For some reason, my eyes was drawn to this deck, so I'm going to grab it. I'm just
Okay.
gonna, because I have to bend down, so I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Amanda. Thank you for your donation. You'll go after Sheikah.
You know, when you try to make the least noise is when you make the most noise.
Oh, you're fine.
Do you have this deck? Like
Yes,
character?
I do.
Yeah, for
I
some reason
haven't used it in a while.
you have. Yeah, I haven't either, but my eyes was just drawn straight to that deck. So I'll pull it and see what they want us to know.
That's cool. Yeah, I wish I had that deck. It's buried somewhere
Okay.
with my other decks. So,
Oh.
Sheikah, any positive change coming in your life? I've got the Queen of Wands, so very confident and independent. I see you getting even more independent as a person, and also, sorry, my cat's gonna have to go, I think, in a minute. Um, so confidence and independence. So make sure you're having, those things in your life, and just the real you, be yourself. Okay. Sheikah, I'm assuming you're here, but I don't think I've seen you for a little while. Will you say hello for me? I want to make sure you are here for your reading. I was preoccupied with Milo. We can go ahead and timestamp it since I've already started. That's fine.
Okay.
But if you do hear your name when I call it out, please let me know that you're here, so we know that you're here for your reading. You also got the King of Swords, Sheikah, and this is the king that is very smart and intelligent and wise. So any positive changes, your intuition is going to grow and get better, I think. And you're going to be able to feel that gut feeling. So of your intuition to know what right decisions to make and when you need to make them. And then you got the Queen of Cups. You got all court cards. And the Queen of Cups is in charge of unconditional love coming to you, and emotions, empathy. So just share your love with other people and share your love with yourself. Don't forget that. She's about self-love as well. And yeah, you got this. I've got assess the situation. So assess. assess the situation where you're at. Just do like a spirit check and see where you are on your journey, and then keep going forward. And then the last card I got for you is Metatron and Astania. And this is Astania, the dragon. And it says, be sincere and fearless. There is no point in pretending or changing yourself for other people. Yes, just be you. And that's enough. Okay. And that's what I got. So here is Akela.
Okay, for Chic. Chic Hamid, what I got for you, the first thing I got was you determine the positivity in your life, right? If you sit and you focus on everything that's negative, that's what you're going to bring in. That's what you're going to attract. So change your perspective. And as I was shuffling, because I felt like the Raise Your Vibration deck was for you, because I wasn't going to read from it. And I was told to go back to that deck. And I got 2 cards. The first card says, manifesting is my superpower, right? But then on the bottom of the deck, where it took me to, it says, facing my shadow removes darkness from the world. What are you afraid of? What's holding you back, right? And it's interesting because one of the visions that I saw in my head, it looked like I'll use an escalator, for example, because that's the best thing. And the escalator was going backwards. And what's interesting is, Scott, as you were reading, I think the last card, you said something about to keep them moving forward. Mm-hmm. And when you said that, it took me back to that escalator moving backwards. So it seems like what I'm feeling is that you may be trying to come out of a rut, for lack of better words, but you're falling back. That escalator going backwards. So you have the power to manifest. Your manifesting is your superpower. So manifest what it is you want. And if you don't know where to start, start by asking the universe, your guides, angels, whomever, start by asking them to show you, to guide you, show you the first step, right? Because there's a lot of unknowns that we are unaware of. There are things that have happened that we are aware of, other things we don't recall, right? Things from our past lives, things from when we were a child that may have created these shadows or these things that are in hidden places. Ask your guides to show you. And if you have been shown, and because again, I feel like you feel like I take 2 steps forward, but then this roller coaster, or this not roller coaster, well, it could be a roller coaster too, going back, but it's going reverse, is you go 2 steps forward, but then you take like 20 steps back, is how you're feeling. Don't give up. Manifest what it is you want. This positive change that you want in your life, see it for yourself. Bring it in. Every day you wake up, today's going to be a great day. Today is a great day. I'm going to go outside. My car will be running efficiently. It'll get me to where I need to and get me back home. Think positively in any situation. And if you feel yourself shifting to the left, think of something that makes you happy and try to flip the situation, and that's what I can, and that's what I can say for you, Chic. And I hope it helps. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Akela. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, Scott. I got a little distracted because Peacefully put something in the chat. And that's why you don't read the chats when you're trying to read as when it's because then
right, I know.
Tonight, squirrel on Akela's side.
There you go. You got squirreled. Okay. Happens to me all the time. So, okay, there's Shika now. Shika, we just finished your reading, so you just need to rewind is all. Okay, and to get to your reading, it was about 5-6 minutes ago was when we started it. Okay. We got a few people coming in. We've got Rob Bell, and we've got Mona Lee, and I think there was one other person, Kelly McCall.
Hi.
Hey, welcome, guys. Yes, welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go to Peace Lily.
Okay. May I have a message from my guides? Peace Lily.
Thank you, Peace Lily. She is ready.
Okay.
First card I got for you, Peace Lily, is the King of Swords. And this king is very mentally strong, intelligent, and knows what he's doing, knows how to make good decisions. And this is for you to embody that kind of those kind of characteristics and trust your intuition and your gut as well. And then you got the Three of Wands. This is your ships are coming in. Good things are happening. You just need to keep going forward. And it's like you have manifested some things and now they're coming true. So get ready for good things to come. Out here, it looks like a desert, but you soon will see an oasis. It'll be a beautiful place to go and just to get the messages that you need. Then you got, hold on, Milo's getting down. You can't tell, but he's like right in front of me. Okay, and then peacefully you got the Emperor, and the Emperor is in charge. He's a leader, and so you may be asked for some leadership capabilities and to stand up for. And if that's the case, you'll do a great job, and I'm sure you will. I know you pretty well. Your aura is awesome. So in chat, so just keep doing what you're doing, but be the leader in your home or at work, wherever it is. And if you're not a leader, you can still live as a leader. So that's what I got there. Your oracle cards, peacefully, you got letting go. So sometimes it's best to let go of things that no longer serve us. Also, let go of our expectations, because your expectations may not be what Spirit has for you. Spirit may have better expectation or better results for you than your expectations. So let go. And then I've got for you, there is always a solution. You can see the labyrinth here, the maze. There's always a solution. I love that. So you got this. And that's what I've got for you, Peace Lily. Here is Akela.
Scott, you're doing that thing again.
What, the scrolling?
No, not scrolling. No.
Oh, good.
Your cards are so in sync with my message.
Awesome.
Peace Lily, the first thing I heard for you was don't give up, right? And I kept asking, okay, well, why are you saying to tell her don't give up? There's something you're doing. I don't know what it is, but they're telling you do not give up. I then went to an interesting, after I got that message, Scott, you pulled the King of Wands, And the King of Wands
Mhm.
card, you said to peacefully keep going. And I was like, okay, Spirit, we're doing that thing again, and which is good. But I went to, they showed me my deck. It's called the Angelic Vibrations Oracle. And what they're saying to you is it says persistence. And there's that woman just gazing up into the sky, but she's not giving up, right? So again, that solidifies what I heard. Don't give up. Keep whatever it is, keep being persistent. So I asked for another message, and this time I got a visual. And the visual was, think of a horse race. And when the horse and the jockey breaks that gate, the speed the horse takes off with, the way envision the jockey on the horse, and he has those reins. The intensity, it's intense, but it's not like a tight, like I can't let go. If I'm not gonna let go. But his intensity is of guiding the horse, right? And I see that horse and that jockey going, and I think what that means is that you're almost there. Whatever it is, the finish line is there. So be persistent, don't give up. And then I looked down at a deck that I had here. It's been sitting here, and my eyes was drawn to the deck. And the message on the card says, let go of the past. It is time to envision a new story. Don't let the past keep pulling you back, keep holding you back there. Be like that. You're moving forward, and be like that jockey on that horse. Keep going, keep going. Whatever it is you're doing, Spirit wants you to don't give up. The end is there. Envision, be persistent, and envision yourself. You see that finish line in front of you. You're on that horse, and you're just going. And that's what I have for you, peacefully. I hope it makes sense.
Right. Awesome. Thank you, Akela.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Peace Lily. And my chat is way behind on StreamYard. I don't know why, but I can see the messages on YouTube. So if you see me darting my head around, that's why. Because I'm actually looking at you in chat, but I don't know why StreamYard got way behind for some reason.
Wow.
I want to say hi to Jackie B and Viviani. And anybody else that I missed that came in, I apologize, but welcome if I missed you. And let's move on to Natalie.
Natalie. Okay. Natalie wants a general reading. What do we want Natalie to know?
Okay, Natalie. So I see you're here. Thank you for letting me know. I've got the Five of Pentacles to start. Now, this can be feeling a little bit lonely or like you're all alone when there's lots of people around, even possibly. This just means to keep going forward, keep your head held high, and you've got these lights that are up here, the pentacles. That's your light at the end of the tunnel. So just know if you're down for any reason, you got things that you need to do and they're not getting done, just look at the light at the end of the tunnel and know that it's going to get better one way or the other. So I like to look at this as like a hope card. So it's loss, but it can be hope because you can look and see that good things are going to happen. Then you got the Three of Pentacles, and this is like friendship or could be coworkers coming in. It's but I don't think you work. So it would be friends coming in to help you with a situation that you have. So if you see people coming in to help you, then embrace that and let them come in for entertainment purposes only. But I think they're there for your betterment. And then you got the Two of Swords, and this is not knowing which way to turn, being confused. And the trick to this is just choose the right one for you based upon your intuition and your gut. And then this becomes the peace card. And these ties or whatever they are, ropes, go away. And then they're in your head anyways. So just keep going and go in the right direction, by trusting in your intuition and your gut. And then the next card I got for you is Success Secret. And it says, explore your own depths and embrace the unknown. So there's something that is thriving that you maybe can't see. So embrace the unknown, embrace tomorrow, what that's going to be like, and just believe in the positive, things that can happen, the miracles that can happen every day. And then for you, Natalie, I've got face control issues. And it says, trying to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need for control and trust in the flow. Yeah, just go with the flow and let spirit lead you. And like I said before, release expectations, because your circumstances might be better at the end than any of your expectations, because spirit has taken the lead and given you something better. Right. So that's what I got for you, Natalie. I only scrolled once. Here is Akela.
All right, Natalie. Ooh, this is interesting. The first thing I heard for you, and I'm looking down because I'm writing down the messages I get so I remember. I got for you, I heard be easy. Be easy on yourself, right? Then I'm asking, okay, well, what does this mean for Natalie? And what they showed me was like, think of a white tulip. I'm gonna say it's a tulip because it's like a bell flower. And the flower is wilted. It's hung over, and it's like, okay, if only somebody will like pour me a little bit of water or just do something that'll make me lively up. And it's not a lot, because even though the flower is wilted, it's not dead. It's just like lack of nourishment, right? Is what I get with that flower. So I asked, well, what can Natalie do to help lift her spirit, to be easy on herself and whatever she's dealing with? And then I felt like I wanted to cry. I felt sadness. But then the message was to nourish that flower, pour into yourself, right? Don't wait. Not don't wait. How I'm getting this, don't wait for others to pour into you. You know, um, sometimes we do something, whether it's a project or whatever, and we hope that someone recognizes it, and then it's like, oh, okay, it's just that. And then we feel like shattered, right? You know the effort that you've put into whatever the situation is. Don't wait for others' validation or verification. Pour into you, no matter how big it is or no matter how small it is, because everything took effort, right? So I went to my high vibration vibe deck, and this is the card I got for you. Where there's a will, there is a way. Follow the yellow brick road. And I'm getting chills on that. And what I love with this is that the colors are, and interesting, there's white flowers in here, even though they're not tulips. Um, but this card, the colors are just so energizing, right? They're uplifting. So even if you don't focus on the words, the colors of the card, follow the brick road, follow your where your heart or your soul is wanting to take you. Okay. Um, but then I asked, what has magical rose garden? Why did I almost say Mary? Your name is not Mary. What the other card I got for you, I asked, what have you forgotten? And I got keys of creation. Keys of creation. And I'm still this, I've had this deck for a while, but I still don't know. So I'm just going to take a quick peek. Number 45, keys of creation. Sorry about that. All right, I'm trying to get through. 45. Oh, what does it say? What does this card mean? Alchemy aligns not only with classical philosophy but also astrology. Gold is one of the 7 metals of alchemy. Okay, let me get to the root of this message. Wow. Keys of creation. Okay. Alchemists saw that we could take these metals representing different planets and have them correspond to specific things on Earth. Alchemy became a more tangible method of transmutation. Students of alchemy opened things up and started to connect ideas from all different schools of thought, all in pursuit of gold. This is how most classical philosophers spent their time. Not sure. It's like you. This card talks about taking the it's about alchemical gold. And what they're talking about is all the different forms of metals, right? And they're using those metals to create other things. It says a golden breadcrumb, number 7, always seems to represent the divine. For alchemists, it's represented the perfection of all matter on any level. I am Magical Rose Garden. If you have this deck, or as you see this card, I'm not sure what it means for you, but it's not for me to determine. But what Spirit is saying is that you have forgotten that you have the key to create whatever it is you want, right? Think of an alchemist, right? They can create things. So stop waiting. What I'm getting is, again, no matter how small, no matter how big, stop waiting for others to validate and verify what you have done. Or if you've made a slight change, maybe you've colored your hair, you've cut your hair, and no one seemed to notice. That's okay, because you did it for you. Okay. So again, the message is be easy on yourself and nourish your soul, nourish your heart, nourish you. Feed yourself positive thoughts, positive vibes. Put on music and dance, twirl like nobody's watching you. Even if you're like, oh well, I can't still, nobody's watching. Do whatever comes naturally to you. Have fun. Where there's a will, there's a way. All right, that's it, Scott.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, Natalie, thank you so much. All right. We had a bunch of people coming in. I'm not going to try to name them all, but thank you for coming in and being here. KL Julu, I've got your question. And Cat Goddess, I've got yours. And Tarot Astro. Now, we probably won't get to everybody today, but I'll be back tomorrow. But if you don't get your question or don't think your question might be read because it is random with the free readings, then we have the donations that will put you to the front of the line and give you more detailed readings. Okay. And I forgot one that we had, and this is my fault, and that's Amanda. So Amanda's going next. And Amanda, I apologize for not getting you last time. And let's see. What do my guides need me to know for the month of December? Amanda, are you here? You're here. Okay. She forgives me. Good.
What do my guides need me to know for the month of December? Hey Scott, can I say one
Yes.
thing before we jump into Amanda, because they're not letting me move on. I have this one other card for Magical Rose.
For Natalie.
Natalie. And I'm just gonna show it real quickly because it's not coming out of my mind's eye. Natalie, this is what they also said. Be true to who you are. Fear will not stop you from shining. Okay? That's the last message Spirit had for you. So hopefully now I can move on.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It's really
All right.
nice.
Thank you, Scott.
No problem. All right.
What do we want Amanda to know for the month of December?
Okay, so for December, Amanda, the first card I got for you is the Knight of Swords. And this knight is going a little bit too fast. So you need to slow down. Don't rush and take things one step at a time. And just basically, there's a lot of fast energy going on right now for you. So you need to slow down. The next card you get, it could be why you need to slow down, because you got the Fool card. This doesn't mean you're acting foolish or going to. This just means that you have a new opportunity coming to you, and you need to make the decision whether you're going to take the risk or not. I always say take that risk, because as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, because you've got that opportunity to learn, to grow, to be, helpful to you on your path. So take the opportunity. Let's see. Said absolutely. Gotcha. And then you did get the tower, but I don't see this as being, it is kind of an explosive tower. There's a tree on fire, but what you could need to know is that you can rebuild the tree. It just takes a little seed to rebuild this, and not to let things that are seeming bad, not let those be the end all in what you're planning on doing, and you're just saying I can't go on because bad things have happened. Try to change the bad and look at the good. Be that lightning that creates the tower and destroys it, because it's going to bring something even better to you. So you probably know what it is. The last 2 years have been full of towers. Wow. Yeah, so you know what to expect and what it probably is. It could be a person, it could be a thing. It just depends on what your tower is this time. But then you got the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is going to help you to do your self-care and self-love and take care of yourself. Okay. So that's the first thing with the Queen of Pentacles. Also, the Queen of Pentacles is very motherly in a way. So if you're taking care of others, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. Okay. And then you got the Ace of Wands, which is a great card to end your tarot reading on, because the Ace of Wands is a new opportunity, new passion, new creativity coming in. And so you have positive things coming in for December. The next card I got for you is Potent Practice. And it says, take back your power and manifest what you want. Yes. So that's like the magician card to me. It's even got like a witchy hat over here, like maybe a magician's hat. Focus on your manifesting and what you want to bring in, especially with this tower. So when you have the tower and it burns down, you're a certain part of your life, then you need to manifest what takes its place. And I think that what takes its place is something magical, and only you can decide what that will be. All right. And then I've got Resistance. So, you know that saying, resistance is futile. So just let Source lead the way and don't be resistant. Instead, let Source, take you and go with the flow with that. And then you got Recognize Relational Wounds. So this is interesting. It says, not every scar came from cruelty. Some came from absence, silence, or unmet needs. Name what hurts you. So a little bit of shadow work, Amanda, will help you out for the rest of December, as well as you recognize and release these wounds. Okay. And that's what I got for you. Thank you, Amanda.
Okay, Amanda, I want to ask, what I started to feel on my left side, my left ear, I felt this block, this weird blockage from my left ear all the way down to like my heart area. It was as if there was a wall there and nothing was like coming through or going out, right? So not sure what that means for you. But then as I sat here, and it's interesting, I don't know if you saw me like fidgeting, it's because I started to get a weird pain down the left side of my back, right there in the left shoulder blade. It's like you've been sitting uncomfortable for a while, and then you start to get that kind of, it's like a tension pain from just not maybe sitting properly. I don't know what it is, but it's, if you can let me know if that makes sense to you. Oh yes, okay.
So yes.
Okay. Because I was saying, like, was I feeling this before? Was I just ignoring it? But so they what do you want to tell Amanda about this? I don't know if you've had it looked at. You felt stuck. Okay. I don't know if it's like it's that the discomfort is like deep in. So I don't know if you've had it checked. Just have that checked. That's what I'll say. But in regard, I wasn't getting anything. That's the only thing I got intuitively. But then I pulled cards for you. And the first card I got was the Strength card, right? And this Strength card says, there's a wellspring of power within you. Call upon it. Also be willing to lend your strength. Oh, okay. I see. Also be willing to lend your strength to others, right? What your soul wants you to know, Amanda, from this book, it says that the greatest strength is silent and deep. It doesn't need a show of force. It just is. Inner power is found through contemplation, reflection, and meditation. Sometimes it comes from times of growth and change. Other times it springs from surviving and conquering painful situations, because this is painful. But then I drew from another deck for you, and I got Spirit wants you to spend time in nature, right? And it says, let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. Maybe I said reflect for a reason. There's a lake there in this image. Nature could be just wooded trees. So it's cold in Michigan. Well, when it warms up, or even if one day the temperature is a little decent where you can go out, even if it doesn't have to be a lake, it could be maybe a stream that's close by. You walk on a park, or what, you walk through a park and there's a stream. Just spend time, even if it's 10-15 minutes. Let it refresh your soul, but also reflect. Let your soul reflect to you the beauty of nature, right? And then the last card I got for you, it says, there is hope ahead. And it says, have courage and take heart, for there is hope ahead. And what's interesting is we started off with the strength card, and the final card that I got, it tells you to have strength. And in and out, as I was listening to Scott, I heard she mentioned she had a lot of the tower activity going on, and she got in readings. So, and tower can be good, right? Breaking down things that no longer serve your highest good. But when those things comes shattering to create room or whatever for what else is to come in, one of the things we need to remember is to release it, let it go. Don't be stuck in the past. You know what I mean? Because we want to, we've been comfortable with something for so long, and now that it's gone, we're kind of like, oh my gosh, I may have had that safety net, but maybe that wasn't a safety net. That was a trap net. And Spirit decides, no, we're moving this out of your life. What you thought was protecting you was really keeping you trapped. So let the people, the situation, the whatever it is, let it go, because you have the strength within you. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just kind of like reading what she's putting up. Mm-hmm. Keep this. If you can take a screenshot of this, Amanda, let me see if I can get a better. Okay. Can you see that? And keep with you, because there is hope ahead. Stay positive. Don't give up. Okay? Don't give up. And that's what I have, Scott, for Amanda.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. And Amanda, so sorry you've been through so much lately. Lots of love and light to you. And I appreciate you. We both do. All right. Next up, I believe, actually, I skipped ahead again. Is Mona Lee is going to be next.
Mona Lee. What do I need to know for December and my higher self evolution?
Thanks for your donation, Mona Lee. I appreciate it.
Mona Lee, Mona Lee, Mona Lee.
Okay, so Mona Lee, the first thing I got is the Nine of Wands, and this is the resiliency card and the bounce back card, having perseverance. So you're going to need perseverance for the next few cards that are coming up. But just know that at the end, of something, you can always still be resilient and bounce back from it no matter what it is. Keep going and have that amnesia like a basketball player. They just keep, the professionals, they keep shooting. Even if they miss 15 shots, they keep shooting because eventually it starts going in. And that's what makes a wonderful player, is someone who just keeps going and has resiliency and has that amnesia of not failing, but learning from your mistakes. And then you got the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is going from one place that might not be so great to a place that is better. So I see you on your evolution. You're going higher, you're doing better, and you're going to a place where you will be just able to treat yourself better and to treat others the same way. So then I got the Knight of Cups. This is overflowing love from Spirit coming to you. So Spirit loves you unconditionally and is giving you that gusto to keep going. And then you got the Eight of Cups. So letting go of things that no longer serve you. So if there's anything else that does not resonate, let go of it, because in order to bring in something new, which you're going to see in a minute, you have to let go of something old. And what you're going to have to let go of is the Tower. You got the Tower as well. And this was the last card in the tarot reading. So it's very interesting that you get this. I know you get the Tower a lot lately, but this is just saying that you are going to be able to replace it a lot easier by letting go of something. When you let go of something, then you're able to build something bigger for yourself, better for yourself, and more I'm getting more kindness. Like you need more kindness in your life, to be kind to yourself and be kind to not just to be kind to yourself, and let others be kind to you, and don't let them step over you or on you. So this may be something emotional that needs to change with your Tower. You may have an emotional Tower going on. The next card I got for you is Prosperity. You just said I let go a few minutes ago. There you go. And look what you got after the Tower. Prosperity. Prosperity comes from hard work and a love for life. So keep loving life. And I know you do. And you're a hard worker. Keep doing that. Prosperity is just around the corner after that Tower. And the next card you got, I got a dragon card for you. It says everything is possible. Ooh, I love that. Everything is possible. And it says everything is possible when you trust in your inner strength and follow your heart. Don't let past disappointments hold you back. You have the power to create your own life and rediscover your inner freedom. Okay, so don't let the past hold you back, or keep you from doing things that you want to do. So every day is new and has a different circumstance with it. So just don't give up is what this is saying. And then the next card I got for you is a different dragon card. This is Saga, and the name of this person, this might be Saga here, and I can't tell you the name of the dragon because it's so long, but it says drink from the holy water of wisdom, and from now on follow the way of self-awareness. Be like water, flow freely and unhindered along your life path. So flow freely, Mona Lee, and you can get to your destination. A lot better if you just let go, like you said, and yeah, you're doing great, I think. Um, just know that when it comes to that tower, you've got dragons to help you rebuild. How great is that? So that's what I got for you. And here's Akela.
So, Mona Lee, so what I heard is that they want you to have fun. They said that, at this time of year, just enjoy. I'm going to use the word celebration because I didn't write down the word that they said, but they want you to have fun, right? This is Chris. If you celebrate Christmas and you enjoy the holiday celebrations, just driving out and just watching the lights in your community that people have put up, enjoy that. And what's interesting is that I sat here and that's all I got. So I said, let me pull some cards. And the two cards I pulled is about happiness, right? The first card is delight. And it says, clap your hands with joy and let your inner child play. Be silly or play hooky and take a day off. This isn't the time to buckle down and get to work. This is when you should be madcap and spontaneous. Have fun. Your soul wants you to know that your spirit guardians are delighted when you're filled with childlike wonder, joy, and exuberance. When just one person express when just one person experiences through the light, the joyous energy radiates outwards like ripples in a pool, reaching even the farthest shores of humanity. Your pleasure can rejuvenate you and can have a powerful healing effect on others. So the first card you got was delight, right? Having fun during the celebration, celebrating, and there you have family and friends coming together. And then other card I got for you is happiness. Happiness does not require the fulfillment of expectations, right? Happiness doesn't equal wealth. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. For many of us, happiness equals wealth, health, family, and much more. But when we remember the true moments of happiness, we realize that they came unexpectedly, right? It wasn't because we truly set out to have it, it just happened. So, Spirit wants you to bring in the fun. As I said, in your community, drive down the neighborhood, watch the lights, in that childlike manner. Enjoy the holiday lights that people have put up in their homes, outside their homes, or like I know some places, they light up trees in the community, like at centralized locations. Go enjoy those things and enjoy it like you were a 5, 6 year old. If you can remember what that was like, bring that in. Because as the delight card said, when you or any of us experience that delight, it not only helps us, but it also radiates that joy, that happiness, that fun out into the universe for others. So that's the message for you, Mona Lynn, for the month of December and for your higher self's evolution. Have fun. All right.
Awesome. And she said, going out with my girlfriends tomorrow, stuffing their naughty bags now. Got one for myself. Whoa.
There you go.
All right. Thank you, Mona Lee. Appreciate your donation. And Jessica Lynn is next.
Okay. Jessica. Jessica.
Jessica, you're here, right? Yes. Hey, Jessica. Your first card is the Eight of Cups that I drew for you. This is walking away from something that is no longer resonating. So obviously there's a dragon not resonating with this person, so she's out of there. But this is just to say, if you have something that is affecting you or getting in the way of your progress, you may need to let it go. And that could be someone, something, you know, it could be a multitude of things. But I think you know what it is that's holding you back from going forward. So make sure you release that so that you can see clearly the path ahead for you. Now, yes, you're leaving some things behind in 2025. Yeah, that's great. You know, with me, you're going to get a lover's card of some sort. You got the lovers. And this, to me, is a picture of deep connection, friendship. Okay, so I feel like you will have someone come in soon and have a deep friendship with them and be able to trust them, and they're able to trust you. And I see that coming into you somewhere within the next 2 months. Okay. But it doesn't necessarily have to mean romantic love. Then you got the Four of Coins, and this is just to say that you need to speak your truth. Someone needs to hear it, or you need to speak your truth through your actions, and don't hold back. So stop holding back your truth, because when you leave everything inside, a lot of times it can boil over into the point where you explode sometimes. So that's how a lot of people will go. They won't say anything, and then all of a sudden they'll just explode because they've got so much baggage that they've been carrying around and not letting go. So make sure you let the baggage go, speak your truth, and don't hold back. The next card I got for you is energy shift. So you may have an energy shift that is going to happen, and the energy might get a little bit intense. If it does, just meditate and ground yourself. And I think that you'll become much more, grounded if you do that, and you'll be able to handle the energy a lot better. Okay, and then for you, I've got, guided lessons, learning stages, shadow work, and there's still hope. And this, my friend Jessica, is from a love deck. Okay, so it's saying there's still hope for you. So, guided lessons, learning stages, and shadow work. Do some shadow work to help you out if you want, and to get through, this energy that's coming in, especially. But there's learning stages for you to go through as well. And just remember, it's for your good, and it's not, something happening to you. It's something happening for you. Okay. And that's what I got for you. And I'm sure Akela has more.
Yeah. Jessica, what I got for you is your guide is I'm thinking this is your guide. It's funny. And he's in front of me and he's saying, stop focusing so hard. Exactly, that's how he said it. What are you focusing on that is, there's an intensity on it, and it could be maybe you don't have to focus on it that much, because then what next they showed me was, and I tried to draw, and I am not the best artist, so please, but I had to draw it so you can see. I saw like a boat on at a dock, and I can see the waves below the boat, and the boat is just rocking backward and forward, right? Because the waves are coming in and it's going out. So it's an ebb and flow. And that's what spirit is trying to say. You don't have to focus so hard on whatever it is you're focusing on. Like I'm getting huge chills throughout my body. Allow the ebb and flow of whatever the situation is. And here is my, can you see that? That's my drawing. There's the boat and there's the choppy. That's exactly how I saw the waves, right? And it's attached to the dock, but the boat is just going backward and forward because it's ebb and flow, right? And that's what they want you to know. But then as I sat here, and if you can let me know, Jessica, started to get a weird, sharp, and I am not, this is not medical. I am not a medical of any professional of any sort. I'm just relaying the feelings that I get within my body. Okay. It doesn't necessarily, it could not be for you, but this is what I'm getting. One of the things I felt was started to feel was like a weird pain in my left side, close to the heart area. So of course I felt it in that sharp, it was like sharp, and then it stopped. Then it came back. And I sat here and I'm trying to like, burp and do everything to make sure it's not me. And no matter what I did, the pain will come. I know it's gone as I'm telling you about it. The pain is gone. Um, so the if it doesn't make sense to you, that's fine. But what I'm getting from that as I'm saying it is sometimes we focus on things with so much intensity that we build up other issues like stress, right? And then stress causes other things. So your guides want you to I'll pull back a little bit. I got a card for you, and the card says, review your responsibilities. Interestingly, here we have a boat by the water, and here it looks like there is a boat out on the waters, and a woman or person standing observing the boats, right? And it says, not all responsibilities are ours to hold, right? And I see you may be trying to figure out what your next steps are. But and I know you know this, work with your team. Don't hold on to it so tightly where they can't come in and work with you to show you what the next step is. Okay, you understand. Good, good, good. But again, stop focusing so hard, and give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. Okay. And as the card says, review your responsibilities, whatever they may be. And even if you feel like they are yours, prioritize what's the most important, so that it's not 12 different things you're trying to do at one time, Jessica. Right? And that's the message I have for you. Thanks, God.
I love that, Akela. That spoke to me too. So thank you. All right. We've got Gigi next.
Okay.
And then how good are you? I can't
Yeah.
even talk. Good are you on time?
Do you want to go till 9:30 our time?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Okay. So we got Gigi next. Gigi did donate.
Mhm.
A message from my ex-boyfriend Tony. He just passed away.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry for your loss, Gigi.
Yeah. Tony. It was interesting, Scott. I haven't even gotten a message, but my whole body from head to toe is like lit up. It's just,
Wow.
okay.
Gigi, I've got a lot too that it looks like he wants to say to you. So he definitely is telling you that he was happy with you. Sorry it didn't work out, but he's happy now where he's at with this 10 of cups. This is the happiness card, and he just wants you to be happy as well as you move on through life. And he supports you, and he's there to, speak to if you need to speak to him. You got the justice card, so he's saying make sure everything's balanced in your life, good work relationships, friendships, partnerships, whatever it is, make sure it's all equally balanced out, and then that will help you. Okay. The next card that, well, I should say from him, is the Three of Cups. Again, a celebration card. So this is to celebrate and to be happy. And that's just what he wants. I'm hearing that's what he wants more than anything, is for you to be happy. He sees things different now, of course, now that he's on the other side. And he's saying that you being in charge is a good thing. So be in charge of your life, be in charge of your work. But sometimes you have to be the silent leader when you don't have that name like a manager or a supervisor, but you're still trying to get through, to what you're trying to accomplish. So the emperor is just the leader and organizer. So make sure that everything is organized and to the best of your ability, I should say. Because then I got the star card for you. So this is healing and hope. This is beautiful because this says you will have healing from this situation, and there is hope for you to, fill in the gap where he left. He's not ever going to leave, but he still wants you to go on with your life, is what I'm getting. And then oh, wow. I just pulled a dragon card and it says, until we meet again. Wow. I'm going to turn this around so I can read it really well. It says, even when we say goodbye, it's not a final farewell, but rather a see you again. Let this truth fill your heart with comfort and peace. Trust in the eternal bond that connects us, even through every parting. So this is not goodbye. This is until we meet again. Right. And the next card I got for you, Gigi, but that just summed up everything, I think. But the next card I got for you is Divine Being. You are divine in every aspect. And just know that, you are immortal. You're an immortal divine being who will just continue to go. And he loves you a lot, I'm getting. I don't know if he ever told you that he loved you, when you were together, but he's saying that he did love you and he still loves you in that special kind of way. And then the last card I got for you is Dueling Duality. Accept your whole self, both the light and the shadows. Integrate. So this to me is he is saying that, accept both parts of you, the dark side and the light side, and just to be happy and be content and be confident of who you are. Okay. And again, I'm hearing that he loves you and he's giving you a flower for growth. So you can just take that with you, that flower, and remember that he wants you to grow and to be happy and to be on your positive journey. And that's what I got for you, Gigi.
Wow. So, and every card you basically pull, Scott, I got chills. So Gigi, before I even went in to get a message, or like right as I went in, I should say, I just felt my whole body was it just lit up. And it wasn't the normal tingles that you got. It just felt alive, kind of like, right? But what I got from that is that even though he's gone and you said it was recent, I feel like he's still around you. I feel like he's still there. I don't know if, everything has happened, the service and everything like that has taken place. But what he wants you to know, and I got this card, Scott, before you pull the star card. It says
Oh,
happy, happy. He's happy. But what I also look at this, when I looked at this card, I got that you were his star and he wants you to be happy as well. And it's kind of difficult when we lose a loved one to be in that happy space. But allow yourself to use the memories, that the love that you all had for each other, the time shared, the happiest moment, use that to lift you up, to lift your energy, to lift your spirits, right? Because when you stay in a place where your vibe is high, you will be able to sense, feel, or maybe even hear the gentle whispers. I have a dream about, okay, and look, I'm even lost for words. But so even this is what he wants you to be happy, right? And then he showed me this card. But what it is, and I don't know if there's a face looking down at the woman. It says to the sea, but this is you right here, right? You're in a place of sadness right now. And he's right there. His energy is there. And it's like trying to say, hey, hey. But I want to know if 7 means anything to you, because before I even got what this card was, I was immediately taken to the number 7. So there's some significance in the number 7. But now that he's on the other side, he's saying that everything that glitters is not necessarily gold. Again, I don't know how long it's been since he's passed, or what he's seen as he's crossed over. So, things that we cherish, materialistic things, that really can't do any in the moment. They can do things for us, but can we take it with us? No. Can we okay, I'm gonna strike that. Um all that matters at the end. Oh, 2 days ago. Oh wow. Okay. That's why. Okay. So he's wow, 2 days ago. Oh, um, gosh. The things that we hold so highly, that we think brings us joy, doesn't really bring us the joy. So he is trying to remind you, or to say to you, that now that where he is, even if his soul is still maybe here trying to figure things out. Oh, and one other thing I got. I'm sorry. His death was his passing, I'm sorry, was unexpected. Was it unexpected? Because I heard that. So if it's unexpected, of course, the shock, I can see why this would be you. Even though if we have time to, go through this health issue with a family member as they transition, it's still hard. But when we lose someone unexpectedly, it hits a lot harder. But he wants you to be happy. You are his star. You know, he wants you to come out of this place. Try to by remembering the fun times, the good times. Don't focus on how he died or that. Oh, okay. Okay. He died. Unexpected. Okay. Um, but just remember the great things that the great memories that you have, and let that be your light. Let that allow his energy to come in and give you the feeling that I felt, and you'll know it. It's an interesting feeling, and that I think that is going to be his way of letting you know that he's there. You won't the place won't be cold, but you will feel as if it's like a sparkly cold feeling that you have all over you. All right, but that's the message I have for you, Gigi, and all the best, and we're sorry for your loss.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Gigi. Lots of love and light to you. Next, let's get, we could probably do one more. We're going to do Kamo, if Kamo is here.
Okay, will I find a partner in life?
Kamo, if you could let me know you're here. Sip, sip.
I have to walk across
Yes.
the room for my sip sip.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's okay. Campbell, will I find a partner in life?
Kamo is here. Okay, so I've got a yes, but so there's a little bit of work that needs to be done first, Kamo, and that is some shadow work. And this is the moon card, and that's what it means is shadow work. It can also mean like an illusion, but I think means for you to go into your shadow, see the things that might have occurred in other relationships or friendships in the past that didn't work out, and make sure you are learning from that. And once you have learned the lesson, then you change it into something positive. So there may be something hanging around that you're not even sure about, and it comes to light when you do this shadow work. So if you want a better description of shadow work, I can give it to you. But it's changing your vibes. Then I've got the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is there for you to know that your hard work and dedication will end up with rewards and recognition. So you're going to get rewarded for the hard things that you do. And I think one of the hard things is loving yourself. So love yourself, self-care, self-love, and then it'll be easier for someone else to come in and love you as well, and for you to love them. All right. So you will be rewarded for the self-love that you do. And then you've got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is observing. So instead of going out and finding it, I think this partner of yours is going to find you. It's you are doing the observing, non-action in this card. So your rewards are going to be, great. And after you do a little shadow work, and then the High Priestess is there to say you're on the right track. But I'm going to let this person come in to your life without you even knowing about it. And this person may even be in your life right now, and you don't know it. So that's what I got there. I'm going to draw you a couple. Let's get you a love card here. This one says, this is a love deck, and it says guardian angel, divinely guided, and there are signs. So your angels know that you don't want to be alone and that you do wish to have that partner in your life. It's divinely guided at this time. So there should be signs and synchronicities that someone is coming in. Okay, your guardian angel is there for you if you need to, speak to them. And then you got observe, don't absorb. Look at that. And the high priestess is observing. So that's what the high priestess means is don't absorb, don't make any action right now. Let things come to you by observing. And then you got the observe, don't absorb card. Okay, so this to me, the message is really clear, just to let something come to you and don't try too hard, because in your case, it's not in every case, but in your case, I think that it is when you stop looking, you'll find somebody. Now, I don't think that's true for every person, because I stopped about 15 years ago and it hasn't happened. And I'm just saying, but for you, I think that it will happen like that. So just give it up to source, to your guardian angels, and ask them to help you to remain, patient while you wait for someone to come in. Okay. And Kamo, I hope that helps. That's what I got for you. And so here's Akela.
Okay. And I'm gonna pull one more card after this because I need more guidance. But Camo, what I got in my head, you know that song that goes feelings like a sunny afternoon. But instead of feelings, I heard healings, healings, right? So what I get from that is that, like Scott mentioned, there's some healing that needs to be done. So I'm sitting here and I'm asking, okay, well, what can you give me? And I keep hearing the healing. So I went to this deck, and interesting, right? Scott, as I pulled my deck, it's called "What's the Vibe?" So I asked, "What's the vibe with Kiemo and her finding a partner in life?" And you said to her something about the vibes, and I chuckled to myself. But Kiemo, I think what's I'm going to show you these cards, and I understand why Spirit is saying healing is needed. Okay, because there's okay, the first card says, what's the vibe? It says sipping, right? But sipping at the bottom says rumors, gossip, nosy. And I think what I'm getting from these cards is that in past relationships, you've had to deal with that situation, outside, what's the tea? Here's the tea, right? There's been rumors going on, there's gossip, there's nosiness, right? You've wanted the intimacy of somebody who you thought you could trust, right? You wanted the mutual respect. You wanted that closeness. But it's like it was, and you still want it, but it was shattered, is what I'm feeling. Something happened, and what you expected in that person got shattered. So what's happened is that you're having waves of emotion, right? You're worrying, you have fear. Can I trust? Is this person, let's say you meet somebody, you're like, is this person going to do the same as what A did? Right? And we can't put A, B, C, D, E, the whole alphabet in one bucket because everybody is different, right? Everybody has their own little quirks, they have their own little things that will cause them to react differently, right? And what they're also showing me is that you've dealt with a lot of narcissist energy, right? Egotistical opportunities. And because of all that not so positive dealings, it's put you in a place of protective mode. And because you're in that protective mode, you you don't know, or I shouldn't say you don't know. I take that back. You're not sure who to let in, right? And this is why, with everything that I see from this card, from past relationships, love life, and it could be this life, it could be other lives that you've had, you need to dig deep within. You need to heal. You need to go in. She said, I'm very guarded. Yes, you need to go. What's this yellow flower? Oh my God, it's a root, and you can make teas with it. Dandelion root. What I just saw in my head, the image that I saw is like if you're outside digging up that dandelion root. So spirit wants you to go deep within and find that root. Be truthful with yourself. Be honest, be open, and create a safe space is what I'm hearing, and allow your heart to open and be free, right? And it's not going to happen overnight. It may take weeks, it may take days, I don't know, right? Because how you can your level of dealing with stress. But spirit wants you to go and dig up that dandelion root, because now you're finding the root cause of the whys. Why am I guarded? Write it out. Write it out and address each individual situation. And once you have healed, allow yourself to be healed with the help of your team, your angels, the guides, because that's a tough situation to deal with, right? Then you would have created a space that would allow you to authentically allow love to come in. Allow that person who's going to be that, I'm hearing balance, be that balance, be that protector, be that safe space that you need. All right. And that's what I have for you, KMO. And I hope it all makes sense. And I'm wishing you all the luck on life, on finding a partner in life. But we all have things that we need to work on to heal, and maybe it's even forgiving yourself, healing from, because sometimes what I find too is that when we allow, now that we're on this path, we realize that we allow certain people to do certain things to us, and then we hold that guilt, right? And then we put ourselves in this weird space. So forgive yourself as well, and for thinking, is what I'm hearing, that you might have been weak to allow person A to do this or situation B to do this. So all that is part of the healing. And when you dig up that dandelion root that they showed me, I think that person will pop up. So that's what I have for you, Kama. All the best.
All right. Thank you, Akela. Thank you, Kamo. And she says, thank you both very much. Okay, so that's all we have time for. I just want to first of all say thank you to Akela. And if you are on my channel and you have not subscribed to Akela, please do so. Jackie can put in the link again there for you in the chat. So make sure you go and give her a subscribe and a like because she's simulcasting. And if you're new to me and you're on her channel, I see a couple of names that I didn't recognize. Please come over and subscribe. I'd love to have you. We're having a members only, not members only, it'll be subscribers only party coming up on the 20th. So Akela, did you get your invitation for that?
I did.
Okay, I wanted to make sure you got it.
Yes,
That's all.
yes, I did.
Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to make sure you got it. And there's Akela's channel, so
Thanks,
thank
Jackie.
you. Yes.
Jackie is always on it. You know, the
Uh-huh.
community has some great mods. You know, Jackie, Jackaranda, Jackie B, Carolyn Love and Light. You know, I see Mona is one as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, thank you, moderators. I appreciate you too. All right, so we will get going and hope you all have a wonderful night and hope to see you all tomorrow. I'll be with, see, I can't even remember, and I just told Akela about an hour ago who it was. I can't remember. It's going to be Ginger Faye is going to be here at 7 p.m. tomorrow on my channel. So if you are free, come by and see us. She's really awesome too. So that's what I've got going on. Akela, what do you have coming up?
So tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, I will be on with Linda De Gonzalez, and we're going to be doing Wings of Wisdom. It's going to be fun. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Okay, so Clue, we didn't miss you. We'd only had time for a certain amount. There was a very long line today. So next time, make sure you hit this all button so you know when we're going to come on and you have a better chance of getting your question answered. But I do apologize to all that didn't get theirs. But again, we'll both be back tomorrow. So please come and see us then.
Yeah.
And we will see you all soon. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.